Hello everyone, GalacticStorm here. Welcome to the show. And yeah, I know it's been a while since I did a tank review, so I'm gonna do a tank review. We're gonna start off with the infamous T-34 Tier 5 medium tank. This was the main battle tank for the Soviets. It was made from 1941 to 1958. It replaced many heavy and light tanks, fought in the Eastern Front in many battles. It was pretty good against the 1941 kind of tanks with the Germans. But this thing wasn't really good with the Panthers or Tigers. But 34,000 of these things were made. It influenced the T-54, 55 series tanks, which is still in service. And this is pretty much known as the tank that won World War II. So yeah, we're gonna go to the battle stats here, or the stats on the gun, or the tank at least. 400 hit points, 480 horsepower. Speed on this thing's pretty good, 56 kilometers per hour. Traverse on this thing's pretty good, 37 degrees. Hull armor, it's not bad, but it's actually pretty sloped. 45, 45, 40, 45, 45, 40 on the turret. The damage on this thing, 83, 138. Penetration, 51, 85, which is horrible. Rate of fire, 10 rounds per minute, which is low. Turret traverse 40, which is fast. View range 240, and the other was 360, which was view range. And this is the package that you'll get first, which is fucking horrible. Horrible penetration, horrible accuracy, horrible aim time. This thing just screams like horrible at first, but then it gets better. You get good tracks at it first, and you get better penetration. You get about the same damage, but you still get a horrible accuracy and aim time with it. But then you get a better turret, a better gun, and then this is one of the best guns that you'll get. It's the 57mm S4. Good penetration, good aim time, good accuracy, and well, it has less damage, but it's still really good. Good rate of fire and all. The 76mm has horrible accuracy. It has more damage and it has a less penetration, but it's I would say it's not really. I think it's good. But then once you get that, you get the T4A5, the A43, and the tank that I just reviewed, the Su-85. So let's go to the pros and cons on this thing, shall we? The 57mm has a high rate of fire, DPM, and nice aim, which I've mentioned before. Second best penetration out of all Tier 5 mediums. Sloped armor, good camo, and top speed. So you do get a lot of pros on this thing. The cons on this thing are pretty obvious. It has a thin hull armor. The top 76mm gun has bad aim time, accuracy. It has vulnerable fuel tanks, and the stock on this thing is pretty horrible. Probably one of the worst I've seen out of all the tanks. So this thing can be like the other Tier 5s, the jack of all trades. So let's put this into good use, shall we? So our very first gameplay is going to be on Durpenberg, or Erlberg in short. This game, spoiler, is going to go down really hard and really fast. Just to give you a hint on what's going to happen. For this game, I'm going to be using the top 76mm gun. Yes, the one that has the horrible aim time onto it, but it does have good penetration and a good gun. This thing, T-34, I'm going to be honest with you, I actually did really good with the stocked gun, and with the stocked configuration and all. And as you can see, look at it. Our team is Tier 4, mostly, and their team is mostly Tier 5. Who do you think is going to win this part? Well, you'll find out here in the next minute or so. So I'm going to be going down on this opposite side of this area here. Either the guys, well, two things happened. One, our team, like I said, was majority Tier 4. And the other side, I think they were just noobish, because you'll find out here. But when I go up here, I'm going to try to go up onto these hills here and try to detect and try to take some damage onto some of these tanks, or damage them, I would say. But once I go up here, this is when I first found my first point of contact, and as you can see already, the killings are already beginning. We just lost 2 within the first 2 minutes, and then my first contact is the Panzer 1C, scouting tank that's going suicidal. I wouldn't blame him. But all I do is I just shoot, or I just plain out try to figure out where he's going and just aim from there and just shoot. There we go. Just one shot in, and then one shot later, he's dead. And it will be my, unfortunately, only kill in this game. But as you can see, it's already set up to 6-1. With me only doing one kill. Now it's and one of them just killed themselves. I bet you they went into the river with a lull. And as you can see, we're just slowly dying. And there's my first contact. It's going to be the T-49. I'm trying to aim onto the top here, and for some odd reason, the Hand of Stalin just gave me the shot and gave me the damage with it too. So, and as you can see, we already lost another one, and the majority of the tier 4s are now already gone. And I'm with an M4 Sherman's going to be with me, and we're going to try to at least try to duke it out against them. Artillery's now screwed. There's no one really there to do anything. I can't really do anything. One artillery's now down. Eventually the other one's going to go bye-bye. And this was just an absolute slaughter for us. I rarely post these kind of videos because, well, I just wanted to show you guys the what the 76mm can do, the top 76mm gun, I mean. But there's a BDR-1 potato gun, or the potato tank, I would say. Yeah, the potato tank. And we're trying to go up here. I just got shot in the back. I'm trying to deal with this BDR first, and trying to go around him. This is really good for the medium tank line here, or for this tank at least. Trying to go after it, trying to go up the hill, but the elevation on this tank is not really good when you go up like up terrain and that. But yeah, so me and this M4 Sherman just finished off the BDR. So we're trying now. There's only the there was that and a BK-31H right there. He's trying to try to prevent base capture. And there's a locust, which is going to be some problems because he's going to be spotting us, or yeah, he's going to be spotting us. Him and I took some major damage. The M4 is going to be trying to find out where this shot came from, or he's trying to shoot the locust down. I'm trying to get into cover at least, and it's just all over because of the matchmaking. We just got obliterated because we had majority tier 4. That, and I don't even know if the tier 4s were actually really good, so I don't know. But the VK, it's already down to 1 health. My M4 just went bye-bye, and now my other guy just went bye-bye, and I'm the only tank left. So yeah, let's try not to discuss the further matter. You'll find out here in a minute, or in a second at least. So I'm trying to go on the other side of the space here, hoping to try to ambush them or sorts, and try not to get spotted here. And there's a flank panzer bus. I try to shoot at it, but it shotguns me. Well, it may have horrible armor, but it has a really, really, really good gun. So we just got obliterated because of the matchmaking / the noobs on our team. And I actually did pretty good, light them up and damage dealer, and I got 31,000 silver out of it, but I almost got 350 experience out of it, and I got Mastery Badge Class 3 of it, Panzer 1C, BDR, T-49, Panzer, Flank Panzer Bus, and the Locust were all the people that I damaged / destroyed. And I did about the best out of my team, not surprisingly, around 500, around 500, it's a minimum amount of damage, but The M4 surprisingly gives me a friend request, and look at my team. It's just, let's just go on, shall we? Okay, so the last game was pretty horrible, but this one is actually pretty good. So from pretty bad to pretty good, I'm going to be using the 57mm gun. This gun has around 180 millimeters of penetration, but it does around 80 damage. It's not really a good damage ranking that you'll get with it, but it has a very fast rate of fire. So you'll get a lot of damage done per minute. So with this game, it's a tier 6 match. There's only like a few tier 6s on each side, and this game actually went really good. It was actually pretty fun. We're going on the other side of Sand River, which it's one of the maps that I really don't like. But there's many medium tanks here. When you get a bunch of medium tanks all together, you're gonna have, they call it wolf pack. You're gonna be going after tanks that are bigger or smaller, or well, you know, bigger and tougher, and just kick the living shit out of them. And when you deal with one side, you're gonna give them a nice big old surprise butt sex. And look, there's already 3 tanks there. There's a Ram 2, what looks like a T-34, and a Cromwell. I'm just putting shot after shot in. It might have a lot of health, but it's being chipped away really easily. So I'm just trying to move out of the way there. There's a Leopard there that can do some really big damage. There's a Ram 2 right there. Good armor on all. And it's from Canada. Oh, Canada. Why do you have to be so silly? So there goes one of the tanks already. There's a Wolverine that's just trying to go after one of the tanks there, and it's just being stupid. And I just took the kill there. There's a Shinu right there. You know, like the Shinu, and then there's the Shinu Kai. This is the Shinu. And I try to go after this thing, but now all the other medium tanks are just trying to jump in and just try to go after them. So this spot here is not really being efficient. So eventually I'm going to be just jumping up there. There's the Leopard 1 that's trying to go after it, but the Panzer, looks like the Panzer 34 is trying to go after it, but no, not really. But there we go. One down, another down, and now there's just the tank destroyer right there and the other medium tank there, and that's a T-49. But I'm trying to go up there and just try to help out, and there's, yeah, it's the Shinu and the T-49, and we're just charging in, and there we go. I'm trying to charge up here. There's the T-49. It's already down to low health, and we're just putting shot after shot in. I go in, try to go after for a shot, and well, another person took it. And then that's when I'm going after the Shinu Kai, and then everyone's just going so mine. Yep, there we go. And this side is totally secured, and no one has a clue what's gonna happen on the other side. So the remaining 5 tanks are just gonna get surprised butt sexed. Actually 4, because look at this. Look at this. There's that heavy tank. There's the other medium tanks there. There's the T-48, which is a tier 4 medium tank, really big and all. And well, I'm just putting shot after shot in, and it's taking a huge toll of it. You can see this thing's reloading pretty fast, and and now there's a Churchill 1, really good armor and all. But there's just flat surfaces on this thing that would just make it an easy target depending on where you hit. I got shot at. I was afraid of getting myself killed like on the last gameplay, so I decided to hunker down and just try to get up there. There's only 2 tanks left. We absolutely got creamed. Churchill 1 goes bye-bye, and then there's just only 1 tank left, and it too goes bye-bye. 1 kill, but you know, I did a lot of damage onto this game. So that was pretty good. So yeah, 21,000 experience, silver, a Mastery Badge Class 1, and 867 experience. And you can see right there, oh, it's a T-40. I thought it was a T-48. It was a T-28. I'm sorry. Cromwell, Wolverine, Cheeto. It's a Cheeto. I thought it was a Shinyu. I'm getting screwed up with my names. Damn it. The Ram 2, and then there's the Churchill 1. Oh, did some damage on him. But, you know, you can't get all what you ask for with this. But, I did a lot of damage. I did about 800, almost around 900 damage. And I did the 4th best out of my team, so that was pretty good. And the KV-1S did pretty good. The Panzer 34 did really good. And the KV-1S did the best out of our team. Wow. Huh, that's just interesting. So, the T-34, Tier 5 medium tank. This thing, holy crap. Like the Panzer IV and the M4 Sherman, this thing is like the jack of all trades. Well, for me, this thing can do anything, especially with that top, with the 57mm gun. The second best penetration has the armor that can laugh at tier 3 and 4s, but not really against the higher tiers. I mean, it can, but it can bounce some of the shots, but not really. But this thing, I've had good games with this thing, and I think it's a really good tank. So if you're up in tier 5, you're gonna love this tank. So I'm gonna give this ranking of, ta-da, a 9.5 out of 10. Much like the Panzer IV and the M4 Sherman that I did reviews on earlier. This thing can literally do anything. It shares the jack of all trades from the Sherman and the Panzer IV, like I said earlier. This thing can take any role in the battlefield, like a sniper, a flanker, a scout, all those things. It can flank heavy tanks with its mobility. It can get out. I do recommend getting out of the stock package as soon as you can, because you'll get the good guns eventually with this thing. But it just takes time. So, yeah, you'll like the T-34. And eventually, I'm going to have a nice another tank review, but I'm just going to be so busy with work next week that I might not have the time, so just to warn you in advance. So, vote, rate, comment, subscribe, all that fun shizzle my nizzle. And if I have more information on Black Ops 3, I'll be glad to share it with you. I got a Facebook page and a Twitch page down below. So this is GalacticStorm. I'm saying, keep charging, bitches.